Yeah, the Warriors won't let you score. They give up 113 points a game, and only 2 teams in the NBA allow more. Mavericks control the tip. Harper off the roll. Blackman into the paint and gets the scoring started. Rolando with totals of 20 and 24 points the last 2 games for the Mavericks. So it's tied for 16th in the NBA in board work. Owens penetrates, now kicks it off the hill. He misses from in close. Owens, though, delivers with the offensive rebound. So the 3rd pick in last summer's draft out of Syracuse.
The threat from outside of 10 or 12 feet. We'll see Golden State drop off of him to help on their more powerful players.
Boy, Ellie goes coast to coast and ties the ball game.
Doesn't take the Warriors long to get a shot. That's their philosophy.
Yeah, for Golden State, the shot clock may not be much of a factor this evening as Roe Blackman from downtown delivers his 16th three-pointer of the season, and the Mavericks back on top. Here's Mullen. Made the contact with Terry Davis, bounces off of him, and Chris Mullen shooting 53%. Roll out. Blackman curling out, taking the inbound pass and drilling the jumper. Rowe has 7 of the Mavericks' first 9. Mullen knocks down another jump shot, and the Warriors go back up by 3. Got in close, but challenged by Owens. Warriors go the other way. Mullen saves it, blocked inside by Doug Smith, but Ellie gets his 3rd hoop. Boy, great play by Doug Smith for the block. Outstanding play by Mullen to keep it alive for the Warriors. Dallas will stop play with 7:04 to go in the first, trailing the Warriors by 5. Here's Terry Davis. They're going to count the basket and call the foul on Billy Owens, I believe his 2nd quarter. Mullen takes it back from Tyrone Hill. Great pass inside to Owens, who scores and is fouled. Boy, Chris Mullen made that play happen, beginning with the inbounds pass.
Phase the Mavericks until they get it deep on their own end.
Warriors take it away. Owens again, the recipient of an outstanding pass in traffic from Chris Mullen. Hardaway over Harper. Well, you step back on Tim Hardaway, just give him a crack, and that's all he needs.
Had that conference leader at All-Star break time.
Harper splits the Warrior defense, gets to the basket. First point of the night for Derrick. And the Mavericks are within 7. Here's Mullen for 3. Boy, and Chris Mullen knocked that one in from downtown. His 15th three-pointer of the year. Both these teams are starting play tonight. Both teams at about 31%. Davis inside. Terry Davis off to a big start. 6 points and 6 rebounds here in the first quarter for TD. Mavericks with a run now have gotten to within 5. Harper makes it a 3-point Golden State lead, and Derrick heating up now with 7 points in the quarter. And Don Nelson's going to stop play. 2:32 to go in the period. Mavericks with a 7-point run have closed to within 3.
2-1-1 full court press after made free throws.
Harper down the lane again, and the Warriors have not found a way to slow down Derek Harper yet, who has 9. Rebound. His shot is boarded by Marciulionis.
Nobody near the offensive boards that time for the Mavericks.
Marciulionis with an outstanding move to the basket. Oh, goodness. Lever. Pat Lever brings Dallas to within 1.
Well, and we mentioned the last time the Mavericks played this ball club, they scored very well. As you mentioned, they're doing it again tonight.
But Mullen gets away for an easy hoop, which reinstates a 3-point. Lever working against Chris Gatling, who has just checked in, another Golden State rookie, and Gatling says, take that. Big block. And here is Gatling up to Mullen. Offensive rebound to Gatling. Goes up strong.
Oh, what quickness did he show. Long arms, Chris Gatling, the rookie from Old Dominion University.
Throws it away to Marciulionis. Marciulionis down the floor. Boy, is he quick.
Boy, did that show. I did not know he was that quick, Alan. You said it right. What explosion he
And there's
showed.
Mullen with the steal. Finds Marciulionis. Boy, I tell you what.
That's the way Golden State plays. You called it.
The game for Askew. Lever finds Doug Smith, but the ball is blocked above the rim, and Mullen leaking back ahead of the pack.
Well, that's a nice break by the Mavericks.
Here's Harper. Derrick gets the Mavericks back to within 10, and Derrick has 11 in the game. Hardaway over Harper. Only the second basket of the night for Tim Hardaway, who's the 6th leading scorer in the league at 24 points a game. He can't handle the pass. Mario Elie and Billy Owens are back on for Golden State. Harper down the floor, gets to the basket. Derek Harper with a 15-point first half, and the Mavericks are within 4.
Throw as they have been all night.
And they forced the turnover, yep. Mullins got it to Hardaway, down the floor. Tim Hardaway gets to the basket. And just like that, the Warriors have an 8-point advantage. So the way they were shaping up their team, opted not to sign him. And that has been a big pickup for the Dallas Mavericks as Tim Hardaway with his 3rd basket of this second quarter.
Tim Hardaway and Derek Harper, they are having a jab fest right now. I'm telling you, they're talking some trash.
Golden State at his size who can get you 10 rebounds in a game. Harper out front. And Derek Harper continues to have his way. He's got 17, matching Mullen for high point honors in the game. Hardaway down the lane. He drops it home.
Well, this is certainly an entertaining ball game to watch. I'm sure it's frustrating on the coaches to see all these penetrations to the basket. It's some good aggressive basketball here tonight.
Layup after layup after layup. Here's Harper. Derek Harper, 19 and a half. Harper not this time, but there's Pat Lever. But Lever has his pocket picked by Tim Hardaway, 10th in the league in steals. Great teamwork here by the Warriors, and Marciulionis gets the easy hoop, and he's in the double figures.
Well, Marciulionis is the leading non-starting player in scoring in the NBA. Scores more points than any player off the bench in the league. We see why here tonight.
Mavericks playing for the last shot, down by 11. Harper out front. Kicks it off to McRae, back to Blackman for 3. Roll Blackman with his second 3-pointer of the game, and he's got 12. 0.3 of a second to go, so that will be 4 of 4 shooting now. Roll Blackman drops it inside for Terry Davis. Got it with the foul. Blackman wants another 3. Roll Blackman with his 3rd 3-pointer of the game. Got in close, couldn't convert. Tim Hardaway has this rebound. Up the floor to Elie. Going hard to the basket.
What a nice finish after a tremendous move by Elie.
Sooner or later. Elie up the floor to Hardaway. Drops it off to Owens.
Oh, beautiful assist that time by Tim Hardaway. Good example why he's number 2 in the league in that department.
9-point third quarter working for Hardaway, and with 6:43 to go in the third, the Warriors have opened it back up to a 9-point advantage. Rebound. Mullen over Randy White. Boy, Chris Mullen is on tonight. Ow. 22.
Alan, they're just about to convince me they are definitely for real. I'm telling you, they should be the number 1 team in the Western Conference, the way they can shoot the basketball.
Now, they came in tied for second in the NBA in field goal percentage at 50. Harper stops a 7-point Golden State run, which had given them their largest lead of the night, and here Dallas is within a dozen. Derek up to 21 now.
Have been the case. Little 3-man weave out front by Golden State Warriors.
And again, Mullen knew he had the contact. Boy, it's just a clinic. Oh, he makes the game look so easy, and it's so much fun. Maintains that body balance, got the contact from the big guy, followed through, made the basket, and the 3-point opportunity.
Absolutely no wasted effort. Chris Mullen, little lean, little flick of that left wrist. 2 more points for the former St. John's All-American.
Donaldson.
Another very good assist by Derek Harper. Harp is doing a good job tonight making things happen for the Mavericks.
Nice penetration by the Harp to set it up. That's only the 5th basket of the quarter for the Mavericks. Hardaway gets inside and gets it right back, and he's to 17.
Well, that was poor offside help that time by Rodney McRae. He really should have been there to pick up that charge.
But that has been their Achilles heel during this losing streak. McRae, nice reverse layup. 2nd basket of the game for Rodney McRae. Not for Derek and counting.
Oh, what a pass by Tim Hardaway. He threaded the needle through 4 Maverick defenders. Well, Marciulionis is the main reason that Don Nelson was willing to pull the trigger on that trade that brought Billy Owens here, as Derek Harper does it again.
His 45th 3, and Derek up to a game-high 26, and Dallas Rodney McRae slides it off to Donaldson. Well, Donaldson feasting against this small Golden State team, and the Warriors are not playing for the last shot as Dallas has cut into this advantage again, down to 12. Ellie for three. Wild shot. Harper in time. Derek Harper nails the three. That'll bring the Mavericks to within 9 at the end of the third quarter. What a shot by Harper. 29 points for Derek Harper.
Never too late for a desperation effort. Derek Harper one step across midcourt. Nothing but net to bring the Mavericks within 9 points entering the fourth period.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back for the stretch run on HSE. To Hardaway. To Marcellonis, who's fouled by Terry Davis. And now Terry Davis wants to have at it.
These ball clubs tonight, there must be some bad blood between some of these players, Alan, because it's very unusual.
Well, there must be something. I don't know what's going on with Terry Davis. He fouled Marcellonis. It's usually the player who's hit hard who wants to complain, but then it was Davis.
Boy, Don Nelson's out here getting on Terry Davis now.
Well, yeah,
this is really unusual.
Boy, Don Nelson's hot. Don Nelson is very hot. Jake O'Donnell said, come on, Nelly, what the heck are you doing? Get back to the bench. Jake O'Donnell and his officiating staff are going to have some tough decisions to make here as Richie Adubado's got his arm around Marcellonis. Ed Middleton's trying to walk Derek Harper off the floor. One of the officials, Tommy Woods, has got Terry Davis under control of some
Well, and you remember early in the game when Terry Davis put that hammer move on one of the Golden State players, I'm sure they haven't forgot that. Yeah. Now he comes back and gets in this controversy. I guess Don Nelson was really reacting to a combination of all those things.
Well, let's go back and look at it again. We take you down to the floor. And there is the foul. Yeah, it looked like Marcellonis tried then to put the elbow back in the chest of Terry Davis. That seemed to what riled Terry Davis. Now, Richie Adubato is all upset. And he's out belaboring the point. Don Nelson has a seemingly...
Well, now they're pushing Clifford Ray back to the bench. This looks like an ice hockey spectacle here.
It really does.
Everybody's getting in the action.
It's a wild scene. Of course, Clifford Ray played for the Golden State Warriors back in the 70s.
Call on Terry Davis. He has been ejected from the game.
So Terry Davis is gone. He's been ejected from the contest. 17 points, double figures on the glass again tonight for Terry Davis, and he is gone.
Well, Alan, you have to like the aggressiveness and the fight of Terry Davis, but really, you've got to keep your composure just a little bit better. You love that fight and aggressiveness in him, but this wasn't the place for the Mavericks to lose him for the rest of the game.
And the Mavericks are back to within 13. Hardaway up the floor to Mullen. Into Victor Alexander, who will lay it home.
There's the man, Chris Mullen, made the right pass at the right time. A wide open Victor Alexander had at Milwaukee.
Here's Blackman. It's another three for Roe Blackman, his fourth of the game, and that gets him to 20 points on the night. Marcellonis down the floor, finds Askew. What a play by Marcellonis. Goodness gracious.
Oh, this is a great exhibition of basketball here tonight, Alan. I'm telling you, this near-capacity crowd is certainly getting their money's worth.
Herb Williams called for his fifth foul.
Marcellonis goes behind his back, kicks it off to Askew coming down the baseline. Beautiful execution.
13-point lead for Golden State. Marcellonis takes it himself to the basket. Boy, I tell you, is this kid good?
There's not many teams he wouldn't start for, Alan. I tell you, he is quite a dimension on this team.
Harper. There he comes right back in and goes to work. Gets over 30 with that bucket. Works. Randy White inside. Has his pocket picked by Tim Hardaway. And Mullen is ahead of the pack. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, nice job by the Mavericks on the press opportunity, stealing the ball, but not capitalizing on the opportunity. Derek may have been a little too unselfish that time.
Alexander lost the ball to Doug Smith. There's Randy White. Beats Harper. 5:22 to go. The Mavericks are back to within 9.
Nice job by the Mavericks. Coach Richie Adubato has them back in that press. Very effective maneuver to bring the Mavericks back within 9.
5:20 to go. Don Nelson stopped play. Randy White rejected inside. Billy Owens has got it. Here's Hardaway. Ahead to Askew. Boy, I tell you what, they turn it around on you quick. Randy White mishandles the pass, goes back to get it. Doug Smith. Well, Doug Smith redeems himself with the layup. Here's Hardaway down the floor. And Tim Hardaway gets it right back, and he's got 21. Marciulionis will drive. Great move by Sharutis Marciulionis. Wow, 10 this quarter.
Well, Golden State likes to set up. He does the job for them.
Lever's wide open for the 3. Thad Lever, Kansas 15 three-pointer, and the Mavericks are within 6 with 2:11 to go.
Well, they're spreading the floor now. Let's see if Tim Hardaway takes advantage of the open middle of the court to work on Derek Harper.
Hardaway over Harper. Ooh, big bucket again by Hardaway, who's got 23. It's an 8-point game.
Boy, this is some outstanding exhibitions of skill here tonight. Lots of fun.
Rolls in for another Maverick basket. This crowd, you talk about being on the edge of your seat. They never get a chance to sit back in the chair. To 24, and the lead is back to 8. Here's Harper. A 3 for Derek Harper. He's got his season high with 38. The Mavericks are within 5. Dallas trading 3 for 2s down the floor.
Be sure Golden State will pressure the three-point opportunities tightly.
Hardaway reached in and stripped Derek Harper. Hardaway down the floor off to Mullen. Excuse me, that's Marciulionis with the layup. And now it's a 7-point game, and Richie Adubato will use his last timeout, his last full timeout anyway. That throws it away to Derek Harper. Here's Blackman. 4-3. Rolando Blackman's 5th.
Boy, and Vincent Askew was all over him that time. Great play by Ro Blackman.
5-point game. White ahead to Harper. Over to Lever. 4-3. It's a 2-point game with just under 2 seconds to go. But that'll do it. That will do it. The Mavericks come almost, but not quite, all of the way back. And what a ball game tonight from Union Arena on Home Sports Entertainment. Derek Harper sitting down on the floor in front of us, exhausted. Great game by both teams, and the Warriors get the W. Our final, Golden State 143, the Dallas Mavericks 141. We'll be back to wrap it up on Home Sports Entertainment right after these messages.